Mimi nilifurahi sana juu mtoto ni mtoto. Pia mtoto wa kike sana sana kwa upande wetu sasa hivi. Mtoto wa kike kwa sasa hivi ni mzuri sana.
Good morning, Mom.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
It's so cold. It's very cold. Sababu ya July this month.
Kwa sababu ya mwezi wa 7. Kawaida mwezi wa 7 kuna na baridi.
Na mchana jua kali. Ama ni baridi siku nzima.
Si sana. Jua kawaida. Hapa nimeosha nguo za kwanza. Nimeanika.
Hata zishakauka.
Nafikiri zinakaribia kukauka kwa sababu unajua hata upepo pia unakausha.
Yeah,
na sio nzito, ni
it's windy, yeah, they're light, so it's like they're almost dried and it's very early in the morning.
Nyepesi zinaelekea kukauka. Na zingine nilikuwa nimeweka kwenye mashine.
Ikafanyika ni?
Stima ikapotea. Unajua hapa stima inapendanga kupotea.
There's a blackout. Yeah. Oh my.
Sasa ikirudi itaendelea kufua.
Okay, so Mama was washing using her machine and now there's a blackout. She has to wait. Nguo zingine ziko kwa machine sasa?
Zingine ziko ndani ya machine. Tayari nilikuwa nimeshaika.
Yeah. So she'll have to wait because some of them are still in the machine and you know, there's no electricity right now, but we'll be doing something about it. You know, it goes like the entire village right now. There's a blackout here in Nyabohansi. Okay, so Mama, how are you taking news about Chef Matiko expecting a baby girl? Habari za chef
kupata msichana wa kike?
Kutegemea sasa, anategemea kupata mtoto wa kike. Wewe unaoneleaje hiyo? Ama umeichukulia vipi?
Mimi nilifurahi.
Right.
Mimi nilifurahi kwa sababu mtoto ni mtoto. Na pia alifatanisha venye mimi nilifatanisha.
Guys.
Yeah. Mimi nilifurahi sana juu mtoto ni mtoto. Pia mtoto wa kike sana sana kwa upande wetu sasa hivi. Mtoto wa kike kwa sasa hivi ni mzuri sana. Tena ni furaha sana. Unajua kitambo walikuwa wanatuonelea sisi watoto wa kike hatuna umaana. Kumbe siku hizi wamegundua, yani hata ukitaka kusomesha mtoto, somesha mtoto wa kike sana.
So nowadays girls are important.
Pia wa kiume wako sawa, lakini wa kike important sana.
Okay.
Wa kike ni wa muhimu sana. Kitambo walikuwa wanadharau watoto wa kike.
Wanaona
yaani ukisikia mzee eti asomeshe mtoto wa kike, anasema mtoto wa kike hata kuja kunifanyia kitu.
Wanaona
mtoto wa kike atakuja kuolewa aende kwa. Lakini baada wamekaa wameangalia mtoto wa kike ana umuhimu sana hata katika pande zote. Kwa kina mwanaume na kwao anasaidia pande zote. Sasa hivi wanaona kumbe mtoto wa kike ni wa muhimu katika familia. Anasaidia pande zote. Sasa mimi nilifurahi. Mimi sikuona vibaya, na pia mimi nilifatanisha wasichana.
Hivyo.
Nilifatanisha wasichana wawili, ndio vijana wawili sasa wakatoka nyuma. Sasa Chef Matiko, forever you are. Laura akipenda atafatanisha vijana wawili.
Okay, kama wewe tu.
Kama mimi tu. Sasa mimi nilifurahi sana. Mimi sikusikia vibaya tu.
Nafatanisha watoto wake.
Chef anaenda kupata wasichana wawili, eti amefatanisha wasichana wawili. Hata mimi nilifatanisha wasichana wawili na sikuhisi vibaya tu, mbona nimezaa wasichana wawili kwa
wakati mmoja umefatanisha.
Lakini unajua mbeleni walikuwa ukifatanisha wasichana wawili ama ukifatanisha wasichana watatu, unasikia wanaanza comment, wanaanza kucomplain, huyu ameanza kuzaa wasichana, sasa wasichana bla 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 bla. Lakini siku hizi mtoto ni mtoto, na pia mtoto wa kike ni mzuri katika pande zote, katika familia wenye wako na wasichana na uwasomeshe, si eti ni mzuri, wao wazuri na umehakikisha ukiwasomesha watakuwa nguzo katika familia. Hata kama hawana kazi pia wana uchungu ule wa kwao na huwa wana maono ya mbele.
They have dreams. Okay, so that is Mama's take on the news she got about Chef Matiko and Laura going to have a baby girl again. So as she has said, she took it positively because even with her when she was having kids, it followed the same stream. Let me call it stream because she had a girl and then chef. That is how her range was. So she's like, it's very good because even in our community, in our families, communities here in our place, girls are very important compared to back then when girls were like these useless people who couldn't be taken so serious in their community, because parents would feel like once you raise a girl and you get her education, she won't study enough, they'll just drop out and get married. So nowadays girls have broken the curse and they study and they get good jobs and they come back to their families to help them compared to back then. So that is what Mama is saying, and she's saying it is good to have a girl in this community or in these generations, because right now that past thing that a girl would never help anyone or anything in the community is not there anymore, because girls have now stood up. They are doing a lot of wonders. That is according to our community. And also, when a girl studies, they will never leave parents like that. Like, you just go to the city and you forget about parents. No, they always come back. So her reaction is like she was so happy and she took it positively because she had the same. She had daughter, then chef. So she is even praying that Laura could, follow the stream. Daughter, son. We are praying for her. We are praying for her so that
asiseme sasa hapo. Unajua anaweza kusema nimezaa wasichana wawili sasa nimeacha kuzaa. Bado mmoja sasa mmoja kijana.
Laura, Mama is saying he's still remaining with one. Wow, that is so good. Mama is so proud because Ibla, hi. Hi, my friend.
Kuja.
Come here. So Mama is so proud because a girl plus also girls have dreams too. Nowadays what men can do, even girls or women can do it more. Why are you running? Oh, Mama was making tea here. That is milk tea. I know a lot of people don't take milk tea. Taumia. Yeah, she was making some milk tea over there, and it's almost. That is how it looks like. And lately she hasn't opened her business back. We need to finish up with the demise that we had. She couldn't be doing the job at the hotel or the shop, should we call it, it's a hotel or a restaurant. Yeah, so at her place of work where she does her job, she hasn't resumed yet. The shop is still closed, and soon I believe she'll be reopening to see how she's going to do, to see where to start with. So right now she's at home, even when she's at home here with us, and yeah, we're helping mama. This is now life after grandma is gone. Oh, what is that? Dad yakwenda shule ama sie? Dad.
Alia.
Oh.
Sijui ni nani.
Ibra. Kuja.
Sijui chumji.
Kuja. It is so cold. Like, I woke up and I when you're in the house, especially in morning when you're doing your 1, 2, 3, you feel so warm, and then now you get out, you forget even to put on a warm cloth, and you'll be like, oh, it's so cold outside. My mama wants to put tea in the flasks. Here we put tea in the flasks. I know people just make tea enough for themselves. So she just make the one that is enough for everyone to take. Nilisikia watoto asubuhi walikuwa wanaenda michezo. That is how mama puts tea. She sieves, because she adds tea leaves directly when she's preparing that milk tea. And now she sieves it using a sieve. A sieve. It's called a sieve. And then she puts it inside a flask. Nisikia baada ya nimevaa socks pia mbili. Sinaona.
Mimi sisikii.
Lakini niliamka kufua.
Wao uliamka kufua?
Niliona.
Mama.
Hi. Why are you back? From school?
They're going sports.
Oh, they are going for sports. You are not participating in any?
I'm coming to change so that I go to participate.
Oh, what kind of sports? Is it football or running? Oh, you play football for your school's team. Hey, I don't know if I should come and watch you. Mnaenda isibania gani? Primary ama? Oh.
Hata unaenda kupiga mpira?
He's a footballer. He's going to...
utaenda kama wamekuacha?
Bado.
Saa 5 na dakika 50.
Almost.
Si saa 6 kasoro. Saa 6 tuseme wanaanza saa 6.
By saa 6. So Hamza is here and he wants to change and go for sports. They have football they'll be playing, and he's playing for his school team. Kitambaa hapa chomeki anti.
Yes, ile nini?
Okay. Niliamka nikafua leo baridi. Hadi nimevaa socks pia mbili. Oh, uliweka. Unayachaiva.
Sieki nini?
Naradi. Yataka yangu iko mae.
Yataliwa
Kwa maana unaona
hivyo
yanaliwa
hivyo.
hivyo hivyo. Unaweka chumvi yana kama
Yaani
tamu.
hivyo yangu yataliwa.
You see what Mama harvested yesterday? That is some of the maize.
Ni afadhali kuliko kunywa chai yenyewe.
And you know when you add salt like that to boiled maize with the tea, oh, it's very sweet. That is how she makes. Okay.
Ibu.
Unaongea nini? Ibra. Nasema? Maingele. Wekewe. Wekewe maingele.
Unajua?
Oh, Mama was cleaning here. You can see. she was cleaning this area. You see how clean now it is, and left some, you know, bottles. This can be reused. What? No. What are you saying? Yes. The bottles can be reused. Yeah. She was just cleaning. Mama is a clean lady. And this is charcoal. You know, it's good to keep, to have in stock. Like this one can be helping, especially during this cold season of July. It helps a lot with warming the house and all that. Okay, chai? Chai? Okay, chai? Utaki chai? Kwa nini? That is Auntie's son. It's called Ibra. What is down there? Oh, I can't wait to see this house resuming to be built. Chef resuming building the house. Oh, that is the right term. That is how it looks like. And there's, I don't know if the maize are still there, but that one died. There's some woods in there, so you know he's been having a lot to do. Like there's a lot of cold. Jesus, he's been having a lot. Like you know, we had funeral here at home. We had a demise. It's called a demise. Oh gosh, why is it so cold today? And also, you know, him with he's expecting a baby, so there's a lot. That's why maybe you haven't seen him continuing with the construction or building. Sorry, I'm trying to, yeah, let's see, highlights. Okay, so he has a lot in his plate right now to chew. That is why you're seeing he hasn't done much on his house and Laura's. But soon they'll be resuming the construction and all that. But you know, with the projects, maybe you might say that one of the projects are still going on. No, you know, it needs also money. Those are projects for our clients. And don't forget, if you want a land, if you want to purchase a land, we have lands that you can purchase. Kindly hit on the number below, communicate to Chef through WhatsApp, call him or text him, he will respond immediately. If you want to build, you know, he builds, he designs, he furnishes, he draws and all that. So you can reach out to them and you'll be served as you wish. I'm seeing something good over there. The avocados, I don't know if you guys can see it. Wish I could zoom the camera. The avocado tree is now carrying some big avocados, and actually they are very big. Soon we'll be harvesting, but I don't know, some of them are turning yellow from the top. I don't understand if it's the sun that is making it to turn yellow like that, but I hope, like from the top, not the entire cover, turning yellow from the top on that side, or the ones that are up, but there was no much sun. And now, you know, when this, oh, the wind, let me see it this other side. Yeah, at least this wall over here is blocking. I'm talking about the avocado tree that we are having over there. You know, when it's a rainy season, they opt to lose taste because they absorb a lot of water from the ground, and I don't know how. Is it through transpiration? Like the water goes to the avocados and they become so tasteless. They become so watery, you can't even enjoy eating them. But when they produce the fruits during a dry season, that is during a sunny season, at least they retain that taste, because now there's no water that maybe they are transpiring from the ground to the fruits, you know. They become so sweet. So for this one, like right now there's not much rain, but at night it rained a little, very light, like 10 to 20 minutes roughly, because I sleep. When I sleep, I sleep without even listening to what is happening. So it rained a bit, but it's not gonna absorb a lot of water. So I believe the avocados that we are going to harvest this time, they will be sweet. The only problem I'm seeing over there is the mango tree. The mango tree, we expected for it to at least bear some fruits, but those flowers, the ones that once they come out, you now see the fruits coming out, they dried, and they are these very tiny mangoes I'm seeing, but they are at the top. Even if I go down there, I can't still capture them because they're still at the top. So I can see some of them are drying. The only thing we're gonna eat are those avocados. And fortunately we have the other tree. You see that one right there is also an avocado tree. And what you see, the ones that look like yellowish, those are flowers for the fruits, the one that produce fruits now. Those are flowers. So it seems we are going to be harvesting twice on 2 trees. Over here they're almost matured, and over there, which are premature, and soon avocados will now be coming out. I can already see some swinging over there on this other tree, the one that is closer to the entrance down there. So this is almost ready. Where did I get this water? Oh my, oh, there was water over here. Gosh. And now I placed my arm my cloth. Oh no, now it's wet. Let me loosen it so that it dries. So you see, it rained, and it didn't even rain much, but water is still over here. I just hope I didn't sit on it, but I haven't felt any. I'm trying to open this so that, yeah, like that, so that it dries. It rained, maybe it rained much because the water was right here. I can see that. Yeah, on this side, and on top here there's no water. So it's been cold, and now the sun is starting to come out. Oh, the neighborhood looks so nice. And look at that. What am I hearing? Oh, the iron sheets do condense, so you can see the house of Vanessa James' mom over there. It looks very beautiful. Look at that from this other end. Wow. They have done some plastering and paint the grills on the grills for the windows, except for the door, and it looks very beautiful. So look at maize, people's maize. This is how they look like. Remember, oh, maybe this our neighbor, he might harvest the same time with mom, because I remember when mama was planting, she planted like 3 days after she had planted her maize. So maybe they might harvest almost the same time with her. So windy. And by the way, our tank tower was plastered over here. I don't think if I showed you guys. This is how it looks like. Maybe that line you're seeing over there that separates this is because they started with the lower part. Actually, they started with the downer part coming up from the ground, coming up, and then they stopped over there. Now the next day is when they continued. That's why you're seeing a little difference in both of them. This is how it looks from the top. And also this place is big, like it can hold a bigger tank. This is the 2,500 liter tank. It's half the one that is on the ground. So maybe if chef would want someday maybe to, you know, change or put a bigger tank over here, he can just change, because the tank tower is, the place is where you can see from the top, the place is still big. Yeah. The only thing I remember I didn't do is showing you guys how the tank got there. I'm sorry about that. They did it very fast. I didn't even notice how it got up there. Actually, it was, I don't know, at night. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, this is how home looks like. Our neighborhood is so quiet. People are just harvesting. Our neighbor over there has already harvested, and she's always, it's a lady, she's always the first person around here to finish. I really congratulate her. She's this determined lady. Like right now, trust me, this week won't, when is today? Today is on a Tuesday or Wednesday. Today is not gonna end before, not today, but this week is not gonna end before she starts preparing that farm again. She does things very fast. So like right now, she's among the first group that has harvested. People will stay like until the end of July, you know, waiting to harvest, because some of the maize haven't dried yet. But hers, oh, I congratulate that lady. She's always among the fastest people to harvest maize and plant. She does a very good job, and I really acknowledge her. She's a good farmer. But being a good farmer doesn't mean that you have to, you know, do things quick and all that. You can do it quick, but you know, when you get good harvests, that is when we say this person is a good farmer. But with farming, one thing I've noticed is it has a lot of challenges, you know. Like right now, Mama is experiencing a very big challenge because of what she didn't do. Oh, the wind. Oh my. There's a lot of wind up here. Let me sit down so that this block here can prevent the wind from coming to my side. So she's experiencing or going through, is it going through a lot? No, she's not going through a lot. She's okay. It's only that she's experiencing a hard time because what she expected she would harvest, she didn't, or because of what she didn't do. She thought maybe because the season was almost over, and plus being busy, she didn't manage to put enough fertilizer, having to redo the work. So like she's gonna have little harvest. And also another mistake she did from the start, she planted maize the different type from the one that she planted last harvest. I believe we showed you guys during that harvest. Mama harvested a lot. We were sun drying the maize at our neighbor over there. Actually, it's a family, also neighbor. So because he has this big field that is empty, so Mama would put there the plastic bags and sun drying maize over there. So she really harvested a lot, and the maize were like thick. You could you could hold up the maize itself, the corn, and it's big, you know. But right now, even from what she cut, that the maize that we were roasting yesterday, she was a bit disappointed, but she said next time she's gonna try. And also remember, in our previous harvest she had planted groundnuts and they also didn't do well, so she had said this time she's not gonna mix any other type of, you know, crop or plant inside the maize farm. So she only did maize, because normally people plant maize with beans together. Like you create rows, and you can say this row is full of maize, like from the beginning of the farm up to the end. The second row you put beans. So that is how people do mixed farming, like that. You plant maize and beans. Some plants maize and groundnuts. Some even mix maize with sorghum. But for those who do usually mix maize with sorghum, it doesn't do well, because, you know, also sorghum or millet, it requires or it needs its space to grow. It's just like maize. So she didn't do mixed farming this time. She just did she went a one way with maize, but it didn't do well because of what she didn't do. But she has said she's gonna rectify that, and maybe in the next season she will be having a good harvest. But before we count our chicken before they hatch, we will wait and have to see what she will harvest. And for that, the maize will stay there, like, for it to dry. She wants the maize to dry enough that when she's harvesting and grinding the maize from the farm, she won't have to take a very long time to sun dry. So they need to dry enough over there so that when she'll be sun drying, it will only take a little time. That is like 3 days if the sun is strong. You know, it depends. If the sun is not there, you might sun dry your maize like for weeks, especially when it's a rainy season. So she needs to hurry during this season, and since there's wind, it needs to be blowing the water, you know, the droplets away. I believe you understand. So that is what is gonna happen. You can see trees are swaying. The wind is quite a lot, but thank God the sun is coming out. See that? I want to go and have tea. I'm having my bowl over here. I'm going to put my githeri. We call it, that is just beans. When it's githeri, we call it githeri when it's mixed with beans. And you know, we have another tribe that is called Kikuyu. Those people really prepare githeri very delicious. They really have their skill of preparing githeri to become more delicious. So they add, when they are frying it, first you boil the maize, then you boil beans, and then when you mix, you start with maize and then beans, and then you mix them together, right? And then you start frying it. So you add your cooking oil, onions, tomatoes, pepper, black pepper, and all that. Is it called green pepper? This big one. Okay, I don't know the name exactly, but you add your ingredients while you're frying, and then they add inside Irish potato. They peel them and chop them into small pieces, and then they add them inside there, and then they add groundnuts, the ones that are not grinded. So they add them inside that githeri, and then they add some peas inside that mixture. Oh, I'm telling you, when you eat that food, oh, those Kikuyu people, our Kikuyu people, know how to prepare that meal. So for me, I'm going to put my beans inside here. I will have them with tea. Yeah, that is milk tea. Here we cook, or we make milk tea. instead of black tea and all that. Actually, one thing I noticed here in the village, people really despise black tea, and I don't know why. A lot of people despise black tea, so they prefer having milk tea, the one that we add milk inside of it directly when we are cooking, and then some tea leaves. You know, we manufacture in Kenya, we plant tea leaves in an area called Kericho. That is where it is. I think this is enough. It's actually nice. Yeah, I haven't used it. And then I'll come for tea. So we plant tea leaves in Kericho. So there are companies over there that grind. I don't know if they dry it. Honestly, I don't know the preparations or the steps they use to prepare that tea leaves, but the results you get is just the tea leaves themselves. While look at that, I'm gonna have this. Oh, it's so delicious. I'm looking for a cup. These ones I used. So we add some tea leaves inside that tea, the one that we make, the one that we already add some milk, sugar directly. I know other people don't like adding sugar in their meals, but for us, in their tea directly. But for us, we love that. Keep tea inside flasks like this. I'm gonna have my breakfast now. My tea is inside here. I got to lock this. Okay, so that's my tea. I put half because it's already 11 a.m. so I think I'm not that hungry, so I'm gonna have my meals. They're so sweet. You guys should try. They are very sweet, even without adding beans inside. And you know, they are easy to prepare because you only, like yesterday we removed them from the farm directly and they are fresh. Now you remove them from the corns, you wash, make sure they are thoroughly clean, and then you put inside a sufuria and let it boil. You know, it doesn't require much of attention. Once you've lit the fire, you just place your sufuria or your pot and place the beans inside and you let it cook until now. You can go and taste and check. Only ensure that you've put enough water so that it doesn't burn from the bottom of the pot or the sufuria. So this is how they come out. And you can enjoy. So if you have anything you want to mix inside, that is Irish potato. Actually, it always goes well with Irish potatoes. Groundnuts. Yeah, only know of those. Also, yeah, arrowroots. You see, you can mix them together and you have a very delicious combo. Now I'm having it with tea. Okay, so we are done having our breakfast I'm full. I believe we're gonna end our video right here. Mama has left. You know, she's an errand mom, but she'll be back soon. So thank you for watching this video until this end. May God bless you. Keep subscribing, and also my channel is coming up right African Ruby. Subscribe to my channel. I'll be having a video either today or tomorrow. So please, African Ruby is the name I go by it. Please subscribe, and I'll be having videos to show to you. Yeah, thank you.